Your startup doesn't need better meetings. It needs an operating system. The situation was this: the founder was burned out, the team were waiting for direction, and work was invisible. 60 days later, we had a new customer signed in a new geographic market, processes were running, and the founder was breathing again. What changed? We built a management operating system in 2 weeks. The harder the founder worked, the less the team could help. And that's not a people problem, that's a systems problem. A growing early stage company with the founder as the only full-time employee, a small team of co-founders, advisors and contractors, real product, real revenue potential, but burning runway. The problem was the founder carried everything in her head. The work was invisible to the team and priorities shifted daily. Every meeting was a brain dump with no decisions. The team wanted to help, but didn't know how. This wasn't a productivity problem, it was a cognition problem. What I saw was the founder held all the context. She was the bottleneck. The work was invisible, it only existed in her head. Meetings mixed execution, strategy, and venting. Decisions made verbally were forgotten and then relitigated. Team capacity was wasted because there was no structure. The cost: founder burnout, team disengaged, runway shrinking. The solution: not better meetings, an MOS, a management operating system. A founder-led execution system that makes work visible and protects the founder's cognition. The system consisted of 1. Workstreams, where the work lives. Core revenue, market expansion, product and platform, and customer care. The rule was, if it doesn't live in a workstream, it doesn't exist. 2. Operating forums, having the right conversations in the right rooms. A weekly execution review where we looked at priorities only, no strategy. A monthly commercial partner review where we went over commitments. A quarterly strategy session where we reviewed options only and no execution. And an async written monthly shareholder update. 3. Our rail board, giving execution visibility. Every initiative has an owner, status, perhaps a blocker, and a next action. The rule is, if it's on the board, it's real. If it's not, it doesn't exist. Time to build and implement: 2 weeks. Now the founder has cognitive load reduced, the work is visible to all, time protected, and execution is separated from strategy, and her energy is returning. For the team, clarity on priorities. We know how to contribute, and the team is engaged with new members onboarding smoothly. For the business, a new customer signed, new geographic market opened, lead gen process built, sales processes implemented. The founder's feedback: I can finally see everything we're working on. The team knows what matters, and I'm not carrying everything alone anymore. So you need an MOS when you're working 60 to 70 hours but can't say what got done. When the team asks, what should I work on? When you have the same meeting conversations on repeat. When decisions are forgotten, then rediscussed. Good advice is never implemented. And when you're anxious about things falling through the cracks. What an MOS solves is not productivity but cognitive load. It makes the work visible to the founder so that they can think and the team can execute. When do you need it? It's probably too early if you're pre-revenue and working solo. The right time is post-seed, you've got a small team, you're founder-led. And when it's too late is when you're already burnt out. Most founders wait too long. So what's currently living in your head that your team can't see? If the answer is most of our roadmap or half our priorities, you need structure, not harder work. I help founder-led startups implement operating systems that reduce cognitive load and protect execution. If that sounds like something you need, let's talk.